Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Watch with Nordic live commentary stream. We are back here yet again today commentating another baseball game here. We just got done commentating Rockies and Brewers about, like 30 minutes ago, and we're getting ready for our next one here today between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. Looking forward to this game as I am all of the games that we commentate. This should be a fun one here. It's our first time commentating the Houston Astros, so that is pretty sick there, obviously. It is our second straight commentary of the Chicago White Sox. We're commentating their second straight game here today. We commentated their series rubber match against the Texas Rangers, and now we are here commentating their series opener against the Houston Astros. So all the White Sox fans can be very happy about that. This is our final commentary of the week. Unfortunately, I would love to do more, but there are no late night games on the East Coast on Saturday, and I cannot stream on Sunday. So unfortunately, we are unable to do either of those things. But yeah, we are getting ready to get started here with our next commentary of the day. I'm just writing down something here really quick that I forgot to put down before we got started here today. Let's take a look at the lineups here between these two teams. Leading it off for your visiting Houston Astros is going to be Jeremy Pena at first. Batting second is Yordan Alvarez. Batting third is Isaac Paredes. Jose Altuve batting in the cleanup spot in fourth. Lamonte Wade Jr. is batting fifth. Christian Walker at sixth. Lucas Spence at seventh. Cam Smith at eighth. And then Christian Vasquez at the catcher spot, rounding out your starting nine here today. For your home Chicago White Sox, it is Sam Antonacci, Munetaka Murakami, Miguel Vargas, Colson Montgomery, Andrew Benintendi, Braden Montgomery, Tristan Peters, Chase Mydroth, and Drew Romo to round out your starting nine here for the Chicago White Sox. It should be a fun game. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated as always. Again, we still got plenty of commentaries here coming up on the channel soon. Just none for the next couple of days or so. Unfortunately, we're taking a couple of days off. Not because I want to, but because I will not be home. So that is the reason as to why. All right, just updating my stats here really quick. First pitch coming up in about 2 minutes or so. We are actually a little bit ahead than usual. So we can take a second here to chill out and get ready for the upcoming commentary here in just a moment. Thank you all for your support in the previous game between the between the Rockies and the Brewers. That stream did very, very well. It might actually be our most popular stream in Watch with Nordic baseball history, so that's pretty sick there. But yeah, I mean, again, we're going to keep on cracking at it, keep on commentating, and just keep on having fun. Honestly, that's really what it's all about in these baseball commentaries. It's all about just having fun, and I'm looking forward to continuing that here in our second commentary of the day, which is ready to get underway here in just a moment. All right. Okay. We are set to get started here from Chicago. In just a moment, it is currently 7:40, so we're getting ready for the first pitch here in just a moment. Be sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. It is City Connect Friday, so I believe each of the teams wearing their City Connect. Chicago's got their white jerseys on. All right, here they come to take the field. Your pitchers matchup here today, it is, as I keep putting the other one over it, it's Spencer Arrighetti for the Astros. And on the other side for the White Sox, it is Davis Martin, who is the pitcher here today. So those are the two matchups here. Martin just now took the field. He is throwing some pitches as we get ready to start off this ball game here in just a moment. It's our first time commentating the Astros. I'll be honest, I have really not watched an Astros game in a long time. So I'm looking forward to commentating some more Astros baseball here today. Starting lineup for your Astros, we are guaranteed to see Jeremy Pena, Yordan Alvarez, and Isaac Paredes to start off this top of the first inning. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. We greatly appreciate it. We are 3 subscribers away from 90 subs. So that is our next goal coming up here on the channel. Davis Martin is on the mound for the White Sox. 19 starts this season, a 3.31 ERA. He's got 97 strikeouts in 106 innings pitched. He uses his four-seam fastball the most of any of his other pitches, but he also has the sinker, the slider, the changeup, the cutter, and the curveball in his pitching arsenal as we get ready for this one here tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. As always, I greatly appreciate it. This is Watch with Nordic Commentary number 14 as we get set for the first of 3 here in this series between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. Here comes Pena to the mound. First pitch, and we are underway. It is a foul ball. Count is now 0-1 here on Pena. He has a .302 batting average heading into this series here today. 0-1 pitch. That is hit foul. 0-2. Pena, 362 on base percentage. He's got 9 home runs on the year, 28 RBIs. The 0-2 pitch. That is hit over to third base. The play is made there by Vargas and completed. There is 1 out here in the top of the first to get things started. Here comes the MLB home run leader in Yordan Alvarez. He's got 34 home runs on the year. And here he comes to take the play for the first time in Watch with Nordic history. Ooh! He's safe. Pena is safe on this play. I didn't even realize. Pena was able to get to first safely. Wow. So never mind then. No outs here and a single for Jeremy Pena to get things started. First pitch here on Yordan Alvarez is outside. Count is now 1-0. I didn't even realize that. My apologies, guys. 1 ball, no strikes. Here on Alvarez, the pitch, and that's in there for a called strike, 1-1. 90-mile-an-hour cutter on that pitch. Alvarez batting .328 this year. One and one. Is inside. Alvarez this season, he leads all the MLB in home runs. Kyle Schwarber just behind them, followed by Hunter Goodman and Ben Rice. It's been Schwarber for a while, but he's cooled down as of late, and Alvarez has been able to retake over the lead. Next pitch, that ball is hit over to short. The throw to second's in time. The throw to first is also in time. It's a double play, and there's 2 outs. This will bring up Isaac Paredes up next. Paredes heading into this ball game here. He has a .263 batting average. First pitch here from Martin Paredes. That is just on the outside. 1-0. Paredes with a .354 on base percentage. He's got 14 homers on the year, 54 RBIs. And the pitch. That ball is hit up in the air over into the shallow infield. Going over to make the play, and the catch is Colson Montgomery. And that will do it here for the top of the first. Pena reaches on a fielding error. It's 1-2-3. We will head to the bottom of the first. Scoreless. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. We are 3 subscribers away from 90 subs. That is the goal here on the channel today, is 90 subscribers. It was 80, but we reached 80. So now our next goal is 90. We've been doing a lot of progress here on this channel. I'm very happy with what we've been able to accomplish. I'm thankful for all of your guys' support. I could not do it without you. As we get ready for the bottom of the first here coming up. Due up for the White Sox, it's Sam Antonacci, followed by Munetaka Murakami and Miguel Vargas. We commented most of these guys in our first Watch with Nordic commentary back on Wednesday. So we do have some stats involving some of these players heading into this game. So I will pull those up here next to me here. We will not be live at all this weekend, unfortunately. There is no late games on the East Coast, so I am unable to do so. I work till 9 p.m., so no games on Sunday or Saturday, no games on Sunday either. We may not be live again until next Thursday. Looks like the plan. All right, back here in Chicago, Spencer Arrighetti is getting ready to take the mound here for the Astros. A .434 ERA. He has 87 strikeouts and 87 innings pitched. It's his 17th start of the year. He'll face off against Sam Antonacci, who has a .278 batting average. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Arrighetti uses his curveball the most out of all of his pitches. He also has the four-seam fastball, the sweeper, the sinker, the changeup, the cutter, and the slider as well in his arsenal. 0-1 pitch. And that is outside, or inside, 1-1. Antonacci, again, a .278 batting average. He's got 7 home runs, 30 RBIs. He is 0 for 4 in Watch with Nordic commentaries. One pitch. And that is hit over into left field. That is going to be a base hit. It'll drop over for Lamonte Wade Jr. to grab that ball, and that is going to be a no-hit single. Or no-out single. For Sam Antonacci, he has his first hit in a live commentary stream. Here comes Munetaka Murakami up next. Murakami coming into this game with a .230 batting average on the year. Murakami is 0 for 3 in live commentaries. He does have a walk. First pitch. And that is on the line there for a called strike, 0-1. 76 degrees in Chicago. Seems like a beautiful day. It was like 78 in the baseball game that I went to yesterday. It was beautiful. The 0-1 pitch. That is outside. 1-1. Murakami, 20 home runs on the year, 42 RBIs. He's been a pleasant acquisition for a White Sox team that has surprised most. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is outside. Trying to steal second is Antonacci. He is safe. He got there in time. He's got a stolen base here on the day. You'll take that. Absolutely. Antonacci with no outs. Over to second now. Count is 2-1. It's his 14th stolen base of the year. His first in a live commentary. Next pitch for Murakami is up high. It's a 3-1 count. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is in there for a called strike. 3-2 is now the count. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. And hit that subscribe button if you are new. It'd be greatly appreciated. Full count here on Murakami. And the pitch. That is outside. It's a ball 4 for Munetaka Murakami. It'll put a runner on first and second with no outs. And Miguel Vargas coming up to the plate. Vargas heading into this game, he's got a .245 batting average. He is also 0 for 4 in live commentary streams. Murakami has walked in 9 straight games. It's tied for the longest MLB streak. He did walk in the previous game that we commentated as well for the Sox. Here's Vargas up to the plate here. First pitch from Arrighetti. That is a swing and a miss. 0-1. Vargas, .245 batting average, 21 homers on the year, 61 RBIs. Oh, 0-1 pitch. That is hit high in the air and foul. 0-2 count. Vasquez went back to see if he could make the play. Unsuccessful. Runner on first and second, no outs. Count is 0-2 here on Vargas. And the pitch. That is up high, 1-2. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. 1-2 pitch. And that is inside. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is hit foul. Two and 2 is the count here on Miguel Vargas. Arrighetti up to 14 pitches. Here's 15. That is outside. 3-2 is now the count. Things could get interesting here if Vargas can get on. Oh, man. That would make things really interesting. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is outside. It's a bases loading ball 4. There are no outs here in the bottom of the first. Oh, man. Things just got really, really interesting. And we're going to have a mound visit here for sure. 2 straight walks for Arrighetti. I keep wanting to say Arrighetti because there's a guy in the NHL named Arrighetto. Because I'm primarily a hockey channel. It's in my nature. Bases are loaded here with no outs. In the bottom of the first, coming up to the plate is Colson Montgomery. He is the cleanup hitter after all. Montgomery in live commentaries, he is 0 for 3. He does have a walk when we live stream him. First pitch for Arrighetti. That ball is hit high in the air over into the outfield. Coming over to make the play. And the catch is Spence. Tagging at third is Antonacci. It's going to be a sacrifice fly. The White Sox are on the board. It's 1-0. Sacrifice fly for Colson Montgomery. And Chicago has taken a 1-0 lead. Still 2 runners on with 1 out. Here's Andrew Benintendi. 10 homers on the year, 52 RBIs. He is 2 for 4 in live commentary streams. First pitch for Arrighetti, that is hit foul. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is hit high in the air as well. It is in the infield. This is going to be the infield fly rule, and it's caught. There's 2 outs. So 2 outs with 1 runner on. Or 2 outs with 2 runners on, sorry. It's going to be Braden Montgomery coming up to the plate. He has 18 RBIs, 3 home runs, 236 batting average. He is 1 for 3 in live commentaries. First pitch, that ball is fouled away. Count is now 0-1. Again, Vargas on first, Murakami on second. With 2 outs. Arrighetti already up to 20 pitches. 0-1 delivery. And that is in there for a called strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is outside, 1-2. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. 1-2 pitch. That is hit over and in for a base hit. Running around second and third, and Murakami will score. Runners at the corners. It's an RBI single for Braden Montgomery. The White Sox have taken a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. That ball just slipped right through the gap, and Murakami ran all the way around second, or all the way around third, and got home pretty safely. And the White Sox now have a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. We head to the 7th hitter now in Tristan Peters. Peters a 285 average on the year. First pitch hits him, and the bases are loaded again. Here with 2 outs. Oh, man. Hit by pitch. For Tristan Peters, he will walk to first, and the bases are yet again loaded. Here for Chase Meidroth. I'm going to say Meidroth. He is 4 for 4 in live commentaries. He had 4 singles back on Wednesday against the Rangers. He has 7 homers on the year, 34 RBIs. Arrighetti the pitch. That is inside. Nearly got him. 1-0. Kind of a disastrous start to this ball game for the Astros and Arrighetti. 1-0 pitch. That is outside. 2-0. Arrighetti up to 26 pitches here in this first inning alone. 2 balls, no strikes. Arrighetti the pitch. And that's in there for a called strike, 2-1. Two and 1 count on Meidroth, who who has a 277 average heading into this game. The pitch. That ball is hit foul. 2-2. Had he just let that pitch go, that would have been a ball. But obviously you do want to be aggressive. Two and two is the count. And the pitch. That ball is hit high in the air and foul. At bat will stay at bat will stay alive. Sorry about that. Warming up in the bullpen for the Astros is AJ Blubach. Oh man. 2-2 pitch. And that hits me, Drawthin. That is a hit by pitch walk. And a runner will score. The bases stay loaded. It's 3-0 White Sox. Oh, man, we've gone around the entire White Sox order now. We're over to Drew Romo next, who is at the bottom of the White Sox order. Oh, man. Arrighetti with just a start from hell. He's given up 3 earned runs. The bases are still loaded here for Romo, who's the 9-hole hitter. He has a 130 average heading into this game. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Back-to-back hit by pitches. 5 homers on the year for Romo. 0-1 pitch. That is outside. 1-1. One ball, one strike. The pitch. That ball is hit high in the air over into the third base line and caught. That will do it for the inning, but the damage has already been done. The White Sox put on 3 runs on just 2 hits. And that'll do it for the first. We'll head to the top of the second. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. Due up here for the Astros is going to be Jose Altuve, Lamonte Wade Jr., and Christian Walker. Pretty disastrous first inning there for Spencer Arrighetti. That might be the worst first inning in Watch with Nordic history, honestly. And I know we've only done, this is our 14th live commentary, but man, that was bad. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. We are 3 subs away from 90 subscribers. The goal by the end of the baseball season was 100. But we've really been on a awesome pace since we started doing these commentaries. So I don't know. Sky's the limit. All right. All right, back here. In Chicago, Davis Martin back on the mound here for the White Sox in the top of the second. Due up here for the Astros, it's Jose Altuve, Lamonte Wade Jr., and Christian Walker, who we are guaranteed to see in this top of the second inning. Here's Jose Altuve. Batting cleanup today. Nothing to really clean up when you're leading off in the second. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Altuve, 232 batting average this season. It was a 9-pitch first inning for Davis Martin. 1-0 pitch. That is up high, 2-0. Live in Windsor, across the border from Detroit. We get Tigers games on cable TV, even though we're in Canada. Nice. Haven't done a Tigers game yet. Got to get a Tigers game in. That's the next game up on the list. 2-0 pitch. That ball is hit high in the air over into center field. Coming over to make the play, and the catch is Peters. And there's 1 out. Here comes Lamonte Wade Jr. up next. Tigers leading the Royals 2-1. Yeah, that's got to be the next team that I do. There's a couple of teams that I haven't done. I haven't done the Orioles, the White Sox, or the Orioles, the Red Sox, the Cubs. Tigers are one of them too. I still have a good chunk of teams that I need to get commentaries in for. 1-0 pitch. That's in there for a called strike. 1-1. But hey, we'll get there. Like, I mean, again, we're very early into this. And we still got plenty of time. It's not like the baseball season ends tomorrow. 1-1 pitch. That is hit high in the air and foul. Count is now 1-2. One and two. That is up high. 2-2. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. 2-2 pitch. That is hit foul. At bat stays alive for just a little bit longer. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is grounded over to Martin. Martin will make the play over to first, and there's 2 outs. This will bring up Christian Walker. Christian Walker coming into this game with a .234 batting average on the year. First pitch is fouled away. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is a high fly ball over into left field, going over to make the catch is Antonacci. That'll do it for the top of the second here. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of it and see what's in store. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Like the stream as well. Helps out with the engagement. Brings more people into the wonderful commentary. We'll head back to the top of the order again. We went through the entire White Sox order in that first inning. And coming up here now, again for the Sox, is going to be Sam Antonacci, Munetaka Murakami, and Miguel Vargas up next. 25 to 30 years ago, there was a bus that took us from Windsor to the old Tiger Stadium. Wow, that's sick. Those are core memories, right? Going with your father. I remember my core memories of going to hockey games and baseball games with my dad. $3-0 Chicago. They were warming someone up in the bullpen. Could Arrighetti be done after 1 inning? I'm not exactly sure if that was enough. I think if they were to hit like another like a 2-run double or something out of that and made it like a 5-0 game at the end of the first, he would have been done for sure. But I think they're going to try and get him back in for the bottom of the second. I don't see anything over here that says otherwise. We do have a pitching change here. Wow. Arrighetti is done for the game after pitching 1 inning. He's out. He gave up 3 runs, 2 hits. Oh, man. He must be, like, hurt or something. He's being pulled from this game for the Astros. That's absolutely brutal. So, I guess this will turn into some kind of, like, bullpen game here for Houston. So, we do have another couple moments here, but it looks like it says on my screen that there's an injury delay. It looks like Arrighetti took the mound to play. And then I guess he pulled something, or maybe he was already injured. I mean, again, like, he wasn't exactly, you know, top of the line in that bottom of the first inning. He wasn't exactly dominant. Interesting. I gotta exit out of this. It's so blurry. So coming into the game, replacing Arrighetti is going to be Spencer Blue, or it's going to be AJ Blue Block. Blue Block. Blue Block. Blue Block. Blue Block. Blue Block, the pitch. Blue Block. Blue Block. Blue Block. Why am I struggling with this? Blue Block. I guess he was warming up and he pulled something. And my screen is really blurry. I don't know why it's so blurry. I guess I'll have to deal with it for now. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Again, we have a bit of an injury delay here. They're letting Blue Bot throw some pitches. Arrighetti is done for the day, which is really, really surprising. Only 1 inning pitched. He gave up 2 hits, 3 earned runs. Not what I expected for him today. I figured he'd go a little longer. 2 hits, 3 runs, no Ks, 2 walks. Brutal start for Arrighetti as we get ready for the bottom of the second here. Again, we head back to the top of the White Sox order. It'll be Antonacci, Murakami, and Vargas. Yeah, all those things you just said are extinct. That's kind of funny. Forgot about the Detroit Vipers. All right, looks like we may be ready to... Still giving Blue Ball a second here. Brutal for Arrighetti. Hopefully he's okay. I mean, again, obviously, you never wish for injuries, but he did come into this game and he didn't look that good when he got started, so I'm not terribly surprised that things have taken a turn like this. But this will definitely delay the game. This is definitely delaying the game a little bit for sure. Yeah, they got all 4 new stadiums. It's sick. All right, looks like we might be ready here to get back to playing after a little bit of a delay. Again, AJ Blubaugh is the new pitcher for the Astros, wearing number 69. Nice. Due up here for the White Sox is Antonacci, Murakami, and Vargas. Antonacci is 1 for 1 today. He had a single to lead things off here in the top of the first. Sorry, guys. I thought we were ready to get going here, but I guess not. Yeah, now they built all the new ones. What's crazy is that Little Caesars, which is now like the Red Wings, and I think the Pistons play there too. 0 Red Wings playoff games have been there. It's crazy. Sorry, guys. Yawning. Again, we won't have a commentary for a while after this one. Unfortunately. Would love to do more, but sadly we are unable to. All right, here comes Sam Antonacci here now. Antonacci, 1 for 1 today with a single. Here he takes the plate against A.J. Blubaugh. First pitch. That is hit foul. 0-1. Antonacci's batting average now up to a .281. Came into this game with a .278. Yeah, they won, I think, 4 cups. Back-to-back, and then 2 other ones. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's been a long time, though, for them. That's for sure. No balls and 2 strikes. That's a beautiful shot of Chicago. And the pitch. That is fouled away. 0-2. Count stays 0-2. That was Antonacci's first hit in a live commentary. He is now 1 for 5. That's a .200 batting average overall. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is outside, 1-2. One and 2 count. No outs, no runners on the pitch. That is up high. 2-2. We're nearly 40 minutes since this game has started. We're only in the bottom of the second. It's going to be a lengthy one, that's for sure. 2-2 pitch. That is up high. 3-2. Full count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. First strikeout of the day for either side. It is A.J. Blubaugh who gets it. And that'll bring up Murakami up next. Munetaka Murakami had the walk in the first. He was able to score off of that. Average is a .230 as it was when we started today. First pitch from Blubaugh, that is just on the outside, 1-0. 84 mile an hour. One 1-0 pitch. That is down low, 2-0. Murakami's on-base percentage since his return from injury is a .375. Wow. Next pitch, that is up high. Check swing. He did go. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is in there. 2-2. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it. 3 subs away from 90. 2-2 pitch. That is hit foul. At bat will stay alive. Two and two is the count. And the delivery. That is outside. 3-2. Blue Block getting worked on these counts a little bit, struggling to be able to stay in the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is hit high in the air. Over in foul territory, running in to make the play. Oh, nice catch by Paredes on the right side. He did a little lunge to make that play. He looks like he's okay, but that was a hell of a play to make. Ball kind of creeped out on him a little bit. He was still able to make the catch. Here's Miguel Vargas coming up. Miguel Vargas had a walk. All right, first pitch here from Blue Ba. That is outside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. The pitch. That is down low, 2-0. Vargas with a walk in the bottom of the first. 2-0 pitch. That is outside. 3-0 is the count here on Vargas. Oh, man. Three and 0 is the count. And the pitch. That is outside. Ball 4. Second walk in as many innings for Miguel Vargas. Puts a runner on with 2 outs. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Coming up is the cleanup hitter, Colson Montgomery, up next. Montgomery has a sac fly here in this ball game today. First pitch, swing and a miss. Trying to pick off Vargas, unsuccessful. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch, swing and a miss. That Astros hat they're wearing is sick. Oh, and 2 the count here on Montgomery. Runner on first, 2 outs. Blue Bob to 20 pitches. He delivers. That is popped up over into the infield. Making the play again is Paredes. He'll end the inning here. That'll do it for the bottom of the second. No hits, no runs for the White Sox this time around. It was lengthy, though. We'll head to the top of the third. 3-0 Chicago. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. That would be greatly appreciated. Due up here for the Astros in this top of the third inning, it's going to be Lucas Spence, Cam Smith, and Christian Vasquez. Oh my goodness. All right. Thank you all very much for tuning in. We are now 2 subs away from 90 subscribers. Appreciate all your support. All right. Got a bit of a second here. All right, top of the third here from right field in Chicago. Due up for the Astros is the bottom of the order. It'll be Spence, Smith, and Vasquez. First pitch on Spence. And it hits him. Oh, man. Hit by pitch there for Spence to start things off. Puts a runner on with no outs. Literally off the first pitch. Here comes Cam Smith. Cam Smith, 210 batting average heading into this game. First pitch is up high. 1-0. 93 mile an hour on that ball. One 1-0 pitch. Hit high in the air over into foul territory. Thank you all for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is just on the outside. 2-1. I don't want to hear about this. Or no, 1-2 count. My apologies. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch. That is outside as well. 2-2. Martin up to 25 pitches here as we are in the top of the third. Not a horrible pitch count. 2-2, swing and a miss. He got him. First strikeout of the game for Davis Martin. There's 1 out. School pitch 7 strong. Nice. All right, here comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch is inside. 1-0. See if the Tigers can win that one. 1 ball, no strikes. Here in the top of the third, the pitch. That is in there. 1-1. Directly down the middle, too. My God, I don't care. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is outside. Oh, no, they called it a strike. 1-2. Pitch was outside. Try to pick off Spence at first. Unsuccessful. One ball, two strikes. And the pitch. That is fouled away. Count stays alive, 1-2. One ball, two strikes. And the delivery. That is hit foul yet again. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. We are one sub away from 90 subscribers. Wow. Thank you all for your support. 1-2 pitch. That is fouled away yet again. Vasquez staying alive here in this count. Tampa Bay beating Cleveland right now. One ball, two strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. There's two away. Here in the top of the third. We'll head back to the top of the order now in Jeremy Pena. Pena 0 for 1. He had an error. Well, he did reach first on an error to start the game. But that was all she wrote. Alvarez then hit into a double play. First pitch. That ball is hit into center. That'll be a base hit. Running over to second is Spence. Heading over to first is Pena. That is a single and the first hit of the game for the Astros here tonight. Runners at first and second here now with 2 outs. We'll head over here now to Yordan Alvarez. MLB home run leader. He represents the tying run at the plate. He grounded into a double play in the first. He's got a .327 average overall in the year. League leading 34 home runs. First pitch from Martin. And that is outside. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. The pitch. That is up high. 2-0. Here on Martin. Little more work for Martin in this inning. He's up to 36 pitches. 2-0. And that's in there for a called strike. Alvarez in his last 10 games is batting .500. He's got 5 homers during that stretch. Next pitch, that's a high fly ball over into center and caught by Montgomery. That will do it here for the top of the third. No runs, 1 hit. We'll head to the bottom of the third. It's the White Sox 3 and the Astros zip. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Like the stream as well. It helps out with the engagement, brings more people into the wonderful commentary. Due up here for the White Sox is going to be Andrew Benintendi, Braden Montgomery, and Tristan Peters. Coming up. All right. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you guys are new. It'd be greatly appreciated. Bottom of the third coming up in just a moment. A little sleepy. All right, back here for the bottom of the third. First pitch there on Benintendi. That is a swing and a miss. 0-1. Benintendi with a pop-up in the first. He's got a .245 batting average on the year, 10 home runs. 0-1. That is down low. He had a pop-up in the bottom of the first. Here's the 1-1. And that's in there for a called strike, 1-2. One and two count. The pitch. High fly ball over into foul territory and out of play. At bat stays alive. Blue Bob to 25 pitches. I think they want to get, a good 2 or 3 innings out of him here. If Arrigetti's going to go out after the first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Second strikeout of the game for A.J. Blubog. And there's one away. Can you stop talking to people in the booth? Here's Braden Montgomery. Coming up next. Montgomery, 1 for 1. He had a single. First pitch hit in the air over into right. That's going to be another base hit for him. He'll head over to first. That'll be his second single of the day. And it puts a runner on with 1 out. This will bring us back over now to Tristan Peters up next. Peters is 0 for 1. Well, he was hit by a pitch, actually. So I guess 0 for nothing. Swing and a miss on that first pitch. Count is now 0-1. Only the bottom of the third, and we're an hour into this ball game. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch is up high. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Like the stream down below. 1-1 pitch is on the outside. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Trying to pick off Montgomery at first. He was unsuccessful. He'll take a second here again. Two 2-1 pitch. Check swing. He did not go. That's a 3-1 count. 95 mile an hour as well. Three ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Hit in the air into left field. Running over from center to assist and making the play is Altuve. Or not Altuve. Smith. I don't know why I thought that was Altuve. Sorry. 2 outs. Here comes Chase Mydroth, who was also hit by a pitch in the bottom of the first. He did have an RBI off of that hit by a pitch. 277 batting average on the year. Blue Blood trying to pick off Montgomery, still trying. Unsuccessful. First pitch from Blue Blood, that is on the outside for a strike. Or for a ball. Sorry, 1-0. A little tired. Can feel it hitting me. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Hit in the air over into the infield. Coming in to make the play. And the catch is Altuve. That'll do it here for the bottom of the third. White Sox get 1 runner on. We'll head to the top of the fourth. We're a third of the way through. It's 3-0 Chicago. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Hit the like button as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. I am going to head to the bathroom really quick. Again, sitting in this chair for a while. I will be right back. Doesn't want to load again. I'll be right back in... Oh, now it does. I'll be right back in just a moment. Alrighty, I have returned. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, placed the wrong button. Use the bathroom really quick. Alright, getting ready here for the top of the fourth. Due up here for the Astros. It's Isaac Paredes, Jose Altuve, and Lamonte Wade Jr. First pitch in there for Paredes is a called strike, 0-1. This lady is talking to every single person in the White Sox dugout. It's insane. No balls, 1 strike. Here on Paredes. Martin up to 39 pitches here in this ball game so far. Here's 40. That is outside. 1-1. White Sox with a 3-0 lead. They got all those runs in the bottom of the first. 1-1 pitch. That is outside. 2-1. Home teams this week in live commentaries are 2-3 overall. Next pitch is outside. Counts now 3-1. Paredes 0-for-1 with a pop-up. Or no, a fly out. Is that a pop-up? Oh, no, it's pop-up. Never mind. Next pitch is hit. Foul. 3-2. Full count here on Paredes. And the pitch. That is hit foul. That bat stays alive for a little longer. Three and two is the count. And the delivery. Hit high in the air over to shallow outfield. Making the play is Peters. There's one out. This will bring up Jose Altuve next. Altuve, a .232 batting average overall in the year. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Altuve had the fly out in the second. Next pitch is down low. 1-1 is the count. We'd like to thank you all for tuning in. We're one subscriber away from 90 here on this baseball channel. 1-1 pitch. That is fouled away. 1-2. One ball, two strikes. And the pitch. Popped up over to foul territory. Murakami will come over and make the catch. There's two outs. Here comes Levante Wade Jr. up next. Lowest home ERA this season, Davis Martin is a 1.66 ERA here at Rate Field. That is second behind Jacob Mizorowski and Christopher Sanchez. First pitch there on Wade Jr. is inside. Gotta say, that's pretty good company to be around. 1-0 pitch. That is down there for a called strike. 1-1. One on one count. And that nearly hit Wade Jr. 2-1. Tigers win 2-1. Hey, nice. Two and one the count. And the pitch. And that's in there for another called strike. 2-2. Two outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes, no runners on. Top of the fourth. That ball is hit foul. Nearly got him. Two is where we stand. 54 pitches for Martin. He delivers. That ball is hit over to first. Murakami a little far away. Martin will complete the play. And there is the final out here to end this top of the fourth inning. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. White Sox 3 and the Astros zip. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. Due up here for the White Sox, it's Drew Romo. And then we'll head back to the top of the order. Antonacci and Murakami due up next. Oh, man. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you guys are new. It would be greatly appreciated. We are 11 subs away from 100 subscribers, which is crazy. I mean, like, that was my goal at the beginning of the season to reach that. We're only at our 14th commentary, and we're already almost there. It's crazy. But thank you all for your support. I really appreciate it. Getting ready here for the bottom of the fourth from Chicago. We'll head to the bottom of the order first with Drew Romo, who is 0 for 1 with a pop-up today. And on the mound for the Astros, it is Kai Tang, who has 24 games this year, a 4.21 ERA. Unfortunately, it's turned into a bit of a bullpen game here for the Astros. First pitch there on Romo is outside, 1-0. Don't think that was the intention when they came into this one. But Arrighetti giving up 3 runs in the first inning, and then I think he just got hurt. You know, that obviously provided that problem. 1-0 pitch is in there for a called strike, 1-1. Final line for Blue Ball, 2 innings pitched, 1 hit. 1 ball, 2 strikeouts. One pitch, and that hits Romo. That is the 3rd hit by pitch of the day for the Astros pitching. 4th overall. Man, I don't know if I've seen that many hit by pitches in one game. One runner on first with no outs as we head back to the top of the White Sox order. It'll be Sam Antonacci for the 3rd time around. He's 1 for 2 today. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Antonacci 1 for 2 with a single in the first, as well as a stolen base. 0-1 pitch, and that's in there for a called strike. 0-2. Tang up to 5 pitches here. He delivers. That ball is hit over and foul. At bat will stay alive for a brief moment. We won't be live for a little bit after this, unfortunately. Our next commentary is going to come next Thursday. It is a late night commentary. It's Dodgers-Mariners. I am away for a good chunk of next week. 0-2 pitches outside, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is fouled away. Feels like this game in general has been going on for a while. Like, it just feels like this one's dragging along. 1-2 count. And the pitch. That is outside or inside, 2-2. Nearly got Antonacci. 3 of the 9 batters here for the Sox have a hit by pitch today. 2-2. And the delivery is up high. Suddenly, it's now a full count here on Antonacci. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is hit over and foul. Oh, man. Three balls, two strikes. Trying to pick off Antonacci at first. Unsuccessful. 3-2 count. Again, he tries to pick off. He's really trying to pick off Romo really hard. It's like his third attempt. Full count. And the pitch. And that hits Antonacci for a ball 4. Oh, man, what are we doing? That's the 4th hit by pitch in this game alone. The 2nd straight one. Oh, man. We're going to have a mound visit here. Here comes Murakami with 2 runners on, no outs. He's 0 for 1. He has a walk. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll have a mound visit here. I figured, like, that's the 4th hit by pitch that the Astros have had all game. And if you want to combine that, like, with the walks, 7. 7 walks. We're only in the bottom of the 4th. Ties the season high. Here comes Murakami. Runners on first and second. And the pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Bottom of the 4th. Count is 0-1. The pitch is outside, 1-1. One ball, one strike. And the pitch is outside. 2-1. Astros pitching, struggling to get pitches into the strike zone. 2-1 count, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Two balls, two strikes. And the delivery. That is just on the line. It's called a ball. ABS challenge here from the Astros. I think this is a called strike 3. We'll see, though. I think it did nip the line there a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, it got it. Called strike 3 there on Murakami. Astros will retain their ABS challenge. There's one out. And Murakami now 0 for 2. Miguel Vargas up next. He's got 2 walks today. Something to keep in mind. First pitch from Tang is up high. 1-0. $18 pitches from Tang as we are here in the bottom of the 4th. 1-0. Hit high in the air, over and in foul territory, and is caught. There's 2 outs. Colson Montgomery up next. Montgomery is 0 for 1. He has a sacrifice fly today. .219 average overall this season. Came into the game at a .220. Looking to get back to that, but we'll see. First pitch. Hit in the air over into the shallow outfield, and making the play yet again is Altuve. That will do it for the bottom of the fourth. We will head to the top of the fifth. It is still 3-0 White Sox. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it. Due up here is Christian Walker, followed by Lucas Spence and Cam Smith, who we are guaranteed to see here in this top of the fifth for the Astros. All right. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. What's the score of the Phillies game? Actually, while we're there, let's take a look at the scores around the MLB here, as there is plenty of other games that are on the docket as of right now. If it wants to load here on my screen, there we go. Games that have completed. Rockies beat the Brewers 5-2. We streamed that game. Tigers beat the Royals 2-1. Other scores around the league, it is 1-0 Yankees in the bottom of the eighth. The bases are loaded, though. It is 3-0 Red Sox at the end of the fifth. Never mind, 1-0 Yankees at the end of the eighth. Athletics and Twins are tied scoreless in the middle of the fourth. Cubs and Pirates, it is 1-1 at the top of the 10th. I could have did that game. D-backs and Nationals is 3-2 Diamondbacks in the top of the eighth. Braves and Orioles is 3-2 middle of the seventh. Rays is 6-1 Tampa over the Guardians, top of the seventh. Dodgers are up 2-1 on the Mets in the bottom of the seventh. Marlins and Padres are 2-2 at the bottom of the sixth. Rangers and Mariners are 1-1 at the bottom of the third. And Reds and Cardinals are scoreless in the top of the fourth. And those are your scores around the MLB tonight. Plenty of baseball here tonight. Christian Walker up right now. He's 0 for 1 with a line out. 1-1 pitch is fouled away. Now the count is now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hit high in the air over into right field. Running in to make the play is Montgomery. He gets the catch off. And there's one out in the top of the fifth. This will bring up Lucas Spence up next. Spence was hit by a pitch in his first outing in the top of the third. We'll see what's in store here in his next appearance in the top of the fifth. First pitch is hit over into left. This is going to drop in for a base hit, making the play and the throw over to first. And Spence is in there safely for a 1-out single. This will bring up Cam Smith. Second hit of the day for the Astros. Smith struck out in the third. First pitch from Martin is outside. And trying to pick off Spence off that play, unable to. Count is now 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Hit foul. 1-1. One ball, one strike. And the pitch. Hit over and to right field foul territory. Montgomery unable to get there in time to make the play. Counts now 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes here on Meadroth. Trying to pick off Spence there at first, unsuccessful. 1-2 count. And the pitch is up high, 2-2. Definitely isn't just me. This game is certainly dragging. Almost an hour and 40 minutes in, and we're not even halfway through the game yet. 2-2 pitch. That is grounded over to short. The throw to second's in time. Oh, they couldn't get either. Or they only got him at second. Okay. So they got the out at second base. But Smith will stay at first. There's 2 away. This will bring up Christian Vasquez up next at the bottom of the Astros order. Vasquez 0 for 1 today. Runner on first, 2 outs. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Next pitch is outside. 1-1. They're on Vasquez. Oops. I can't type apparently. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Like the stream down below. Helps out with the engagement. Brings more people into the wonderful commentary stream. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is hit over into right field. This is going to drop in for a base hit. It'll go through the gap. Coming over to make the play is Peters. And the throw to second. And our runners are at the corners here now with 2 outs. Things just got interesting. Vasquez with a single. We'll head back to the top of the Astros order and the tying run coming to the plate here in Jeremy Pena. Things just got really, really interesting. We're going to have a mound visit here for Davis Martin. So we'll take a second here. He's up to 68 pitches in this ball game. He's had a good outing today. I think he's been good. Things obviously interesting here now. First pitch. And that is inside. 1-0. Nearly got Pena. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. That is fouled away. 1-1. Pena on 1 swing could tie this game. Pena 1 for 2. He had a single in the top of the 3rd. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. And the pitch. That is tipped and fouled away. Count stays 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is fouled away. At bat will stay alive just a little bit longer. One and two pitch is up high. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The delivery. That ball is hit foul yet again. It's been an intense AB today. And a long one, too, it feels like. Two and two count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Martin gets out of it. Despite giving up 2 hits, we will head to the bottom of the 5th. We're halfway through the ball game. It's the White Sox 3 and the Astros nothing. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Hit that like button on the stream as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. We are 1 sub away from 90 subscribers. It's unreal. Appreciate all your guys' support. Slowly growing, slowly but surely. Every day is growth. All right. What is this commercial on my feed, bro? Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it. We won't be live for a while after today. Okay. All right, back here for the bottom of the 5th. Coming up here in just a moment. We'd like to thank you all very much for tuning in. Tang is back on the mound here. Benintendi up to bat. First pitch is up high for a ball. Count is now 1-0. Davis Martin having a great outing today. He's gone 5 scoreless innings. It hasn't necessarily been pretty, but it's been good nonetheless. You know, you'll take no earned runs no matter how you can get them. Get that ERA down. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. That is up high. 3-0. Three balls and no strikes here on the play. Tang the pitch. That's outside. Ball 4. Put a runner on first with no outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Coming up to the plate now is Braden Montgomery. Up next. Braden Montgomery, 236 batting average. First pitch is hit foul. No balls, one strike. Here for Montgomery. And the pitch. That is fouled away. 0-2. Montgomery's going to take time here. He's 2 for 2 today. He's got 2 singles. Overall, he is now 3 for 5. Next pitch is outside or inside. It nearly got Montgomery. 1-2. Just a lot of pitches on the inside from the Astros today, from Bluba and Arrighetti. Not pretty. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is outside, 2-2. Tang just cannot get this final strike. He's been struggling on it here a lot. He's been throwing a lot of balls. 2-2 pitch. Hit high in the air over into center field. It'll drop in for another base hit. He's running around first. And over to third is Benintendi. Runners at the corners with no outs. And Tristan Peters coming up to the plate. Montgomery is 3 for 3 today, with 3 singles. Here comes Tristan Peters with no outs. Peters is 0 for 1 today. First pitch, swing and a miss. He can really blow this game open. We'll see, though. Trying to pick off Montgomery at first, unsuccessful. Again, I've never seen a successful put-out. Or, not put-out, pick-off. In the 14 streams we've done. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. That is off the ground. It gets away from him. Going in to score is Benintendi. And that is off of a wild pitch. It's 4-0 White Sox. Oh, man. Advancing over to second is Montgomery. Count is now 1-1. I mean, Tang has just been throwing just offline pitches here left and right. Benintendi will come in to score off of that wild pitch. 4-0 Chicago. Peters still up to the plate. 1-1 count, the pitch. Hit high in the air and over into foul territory. Running over to make the play is Paredes. And there's 1 out. Here comes Chase Mydroff next. Chase Mydroff 0 for 1 today with a pop-up. Tang up to 32 pitches. It seems like they're trying to stretch out their bullpen arms. First pitch. And that is inside. It nearly got my drop. He's throwing these pitches like right at him. One and 0 is the count. And the delivery. That is outside, 2-0. Whew. 2-0 pitch. And that's in there for a called strike, 2-1. My draft now 4 for 5 in live commentaries. 2-1 pitch. That is hit high in the air over into left field. Going back at the wall. It's off the wall and back over to center. Going to score is Montgomery, and in there safely with a double is Mydroth. RBI double for Chase Mydroth. And the White Sox take a 5-0 lead. That was nearly out of the park, but not enough. Romo will come up to the plate here now. Five for 6 in commentaries is Chase Mydroth. He is phenomenal when I live stream him. Here's Drew Romo. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Mydroth, 18th double of the season. Oh, 0-1 pitch. Hit high in the air over into shallow outfield. Coming in to make the play and the catch is Wade Jr. There's 2 outs. We'll head back to the top of the order for the 4th time around in 5 innings. Here comes Antonacci. He is 1 for 2 today with a hit by pitch. It's his 4th time around the plate. 5-0 White Sox. And the pitch. That is fouled away, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is outside, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is hit foul. Counts now 1-2. Still only here in the bottom of the 5th. We got plenty of ball game to go. Tying up to 41 pitches. 1-2 is the count. And the delivery. Hit high in the air over into right field. Going back. It is caught. Oh, man, I thought that was out of here. But catching that in center field was Spence. White Sox had on 2 runs, though. We'll head to the top of the 6th. 5-0 Chicago. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. It'd be greatly appreciated. Due up here for the top of the 6th, it's Alvarez, Paredes, and Altuve coming up. That being said, folks, I'm going to go get some water real quick. I'll be right back. Alrighty, everyone, I have returned. Sorry about that. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. It'd be greatly appreciated. All right. All right, back here for the top of the sixth. Well played ball game here by the White Sox, and especially Davis Martin. He's had himself a good ball game today. Pitching 5 scoreless innings so far. He's in there for the top of the sixth. He'll face off against Yordan Alvarez to get things started here. First pitch is inside, 1-0. Alvarez is 0 for 2. He hit into a double play and flew out. Want to know pitch. That ball is hit over into right. That'll be a base hit. Running over to make the play as Montgomery Alvarez will stop at first. And it is a no-out single for Yordan Alvarez here in the top of the sixth. Isaac Paredes will come up to the plate next. Again, the top of the order for the Astros has not been great today. But Alvarez getting on the board there with a no-out single here. First pitch on Paredes, and that is up high, 1-0. Martin is up to 78 pitches here in this ball game. We'll see how much of a leash he's given here. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. That is down low, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And the delivery. Hit high in the air, over into foul territory. Going back is Romo. It's out of play. Counts 2-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. It'd be greatly appreciated. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is up high. 3-1 is the count now on Paredes. Again, it's a 5-0 lead for the White Sox. 2 of those runs coming in the top of the first. Next pitch, Paredes is hit by that one. And that'll put a runner on first and second. And a double play, actually. Oh, wait, what? That was fair? That was a fair ball? That was a fair ball, and they just got a double play on this. Wait a second. I thought he got hit by that pitch. I thought he got hit by that pitch. Paredes looks like he's hurting. Hopefully he's okay. He took that to the hand. I am very confused right now. I thought that was a double play. Or I thought that was a hit by pitch. They're going to review this. That was really strange. I've never seen anything like that before. Astros are going to challenge this. Regardless of whatever scenario it goes, Altuve. What's up, Josie? I'm doing good. How are you? Look at the review. Yeah, he got hit by this. This is a hit by pitch. This is going to put runners on first and second with no out with no outs. I was like, what? Call is overturned. Runners on first and second with no outs. Yeah, glad to see you here again, man. It's good to see you. All right, top of the sixth, no outs. Coming up to the plate is Jose Altuve. He is the cleanup hitter. Loud crowd of boos here. That's the sixth hit by pitch today for both sides. First pitch is outside, 1-0. They're on Altuve. I mean, again, there's plenty of time in this ball game for things to get interesting. Altuve, 231 batting average. Next pitch, that is just on the inside. It's called a strike, 1-1. No challenge from Altuve. Looked like it was outside for me, at least, but 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is hit over to left. That'll be a base hit. Running in to make the play and trying to hold him at second is Antonacci. The bases are loaded with no outs. Altuve with a single. For Lamonte Wade Jr. Warming up in the bullpen is Brian Hudson for the White Sox. Chicago's bullpen has been the best in Major League Baseball. They're going to have a mound visit here really quickly, but the bases are loaded with no outs. Things could get really interesting here. The single from Alvarez, the hit by pitch on Paredes, and now the single from Altuve loads the bases with no outs in the top of the sixth. It's going to be hard for Martin to get out of this. We'll see if he can. Here's Wade Jr. First pitch is down low, 1-0. Bases have been loaded a couple of times here today in the commentaries we've done. 1 ball, no strikes. 86 pitches for Martin. The pitch. That one is down low, 2-0. ABS challenge. Ooh, I think they got this one wrong. I think the White Sox are going to lose their challenge here. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm right. I'm right. They lost their challenge here. This was not a ball. Or this was not a strike. It just barely missed. White Sox lose one of their ABS challenges. Count is 2-0. Next pitch, that ball is hit through the gap and a base hit for Wade Jr. Scoring is Alvarez. The bases stay loaded. Oh, no. The bases stay loaded. It's an RBI single for Wade Jr. It is a 5-1 ball game. The bases are loaded. This is the go-ahead run coming to the plate. Or no, sorry, the tying run coming to the plate here in Walker. And Martin is done for the game. It was a good outing for Davis Martin. He's responsible for all of the runners on here in the top of the sixth. We'll get a pitching change. White Sox lead 5-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like down below and subscribe if you are new. We're going to have a pitcher's change coming up here now in just a moment. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. We got a pitcher's change coming here for the White Sox. Responsible for all of these runs is Martin. But Brian Hudson's coming into the game. Tying run coming to the plate here for the Astros. Hudson's in here. He's got a 2.08 ERA. He's got 43 and a third innings pitched as well. He's been pretty solid here. So is most of the White Sox bullpen. But they have a pretty hefty task. Get out of a bases-loaded jam with no outs. And the tying run at the plate here in Walker. First pitch is in there for a strike. It's now 1-0. The White Sox bullpen has a 2.29 ERA since June 26th. It's second in Major League Baseball behind Boston. Next pitch, that one is hit over. It's fair into left field. It'll slide down to the corner. Antonacci picks it up, and it's a bases-clearing double for Christian Walker. It is 5-4. Wow. Bases-clearing double for Christian Walker. And all of a sudden, it is a 5-4 ball game. With once again the go-ahead run coming to the plate in Lucas Spence with no outs. That ball was just barely fair. Barely. Next pitch, that is hit high in the air and foul. Count is now 0-1. All of a sudden, the White Sox went from a 5-0 lead in the top of the sixth to a 5-4 lead with still no outs. The 0-1 pitch. That is outside. 1-1. Suddenly, things just got really interesting. One ball, one strike. And the pitch. That is outside. 2-1. Again, Martin was responsible for all of those runs that just came in. So Martin's stat line just kind of took a turn for the worst. 2-1 pitch. That is hit foul. He went into this inning pitching very well. And then a disastrous top of the sixth. Two balls, two strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. First out of the inning for the White Sox is a strikeout for Hudson. This will bring up Cam Smith up next. Cam Smith is 0 for 2. He's the go-ahead run yet again. First pitch is just on the inside for a ball, 1-0. With a strikeout and a fielder's choice, he has a 208 batting average here in this one. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is inside. 2-1. Brian Hudson making his second Watch with Nordic commentary appearance. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. He did appear in the previous White Sox commentary that we did on Tuesday. In fact, he closed out the game as well. I didn't realize that. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hit high in the air over into left field. The Astros have taken the lead. 2-run homer for Cam Smith. And the Astros have come back from down 5-zip and lead 6-5 here in the top of the 6th. Wow. What a phenomenal inning here for the Houston Astros. They have come all the way back. Cam Smith with a 2-run homer. Oh, man. And the pitch. Hit high in the air over into left field. The Astros have taken the lead. Next pitch there for Hudson on Vasquez. That is in there for a called strike, 0-1. And the Astros have come back from down 5-zip. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Here in the top of the 6th. Wow. What a phenomenal inning here for the Houston. No balls, 2 strikes. Here in the top of the 6th. And the pitch. Hit high in the air over into shallow right. Running in to make the play is Montgomery. He'll get the catch. And there's 2 outs. That was me recording the clip. My apologies. That was me recording the clip. Nerdy Drummer Boy. We'll head back to the top of the Astros order. Jeremy Pena up next. Thank you, Nerdy Drummer. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. I think we're at 90 subs now. First pitch there on Pena that is in there for a ball, 1-0. We do. Thank you guys for 90 subscribers. How long have I been doing this for? I started doing these at the beginning of the month. I'm primarily a hockey channel. Like, I have a hockey channel on the side. It's in the description. But I've been getting into baseball recently, so I thought I'd do some baseball streams. I only started doing this at the beginning of July, but I do have plenty of hockey commentary experience, so I guess it kind of helps at some points. But I've only been doing this for a month, more or less. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch, swing and a miss. One, two, three, 4, 5. 5 hits for the Astros, 6 runs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. With 2 outs. And the pitch is down low, 3-2. Three and 2 count, the delivery. That ball is grounded over to short. And the play is made, and there is... Ooh, did they get him out? They did not. He beat it. Oh, my goodness. I commented all 30 teams. But this is my first Astros stream. Pena beats the run out to first. The inning stays alive with 2 outs. And it started off with Alvarez, and we will now go back to Alvarez as we go a full time around the rotation. Wow. This is insane. Warming up in the bullpen, Seranthony Dominguez for the White Sox. But I do all 30 teams. Been trying to spread it out. We have a good time here. It's always fun. Hope to see more Astros. Yeah, man, for sure. I won't be live for a little bit after this though. I'm going away. Back to the top, back to the second hitter in Alvarez. We started the inning with him. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Yordan Alvarez had a single earlier in the inning. He's 1 for 3 tonight overall. Next pitch is outside, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Trying to pick off Pena at first. He is unsuccessful. And Pena will advance to second off this play. It's a balk. Oh, man, it's a balk. Wow. I didn't even realize. How did he balk on this? Oh, yeah, I guess he did. I guess he did. Fortunately, that means we always start down. Yeah, right? I guess that does mean something, huh? We're doing it. We have an intentional walk here, it looks like. They're intentionally walking Alvarez now. So if that puts a runner on first with no outs, we'll head back to Paredes. Man, this is a disastrous top of the 6th inning for the White Sox. They went from Martin pitching a scoreless inning, up 5-0, in a phenomenal position, to all of a sudden they're down 6-5, 2 runners on with 2 outs. And we got a pitching change here. Seranthony Dominguez is coming to the game. Wow. I don't know if I've seen anything like this in the streams we've done. Jesus. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. It'll be greatly appreciated. We are 10 subscribers away from 100 subs. All right. Seranthony Dominguez is coming into the game. Martin's final stat line: 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 strikeouts. He was doing pretty good coming into the inning. And then just everything just turned for the worst. Still got a lot of baseball left to be played. It's not over yet. But all right, back here for the top of the 7th, or the top of the 6th still. We have our second pitcher's change of the inning. Seranthony Dominguez is coming into the game. Dominguez, former Philly, so I know him pretty well. 38 games, 34 innings pitched, a 4.50 ERA. He will face off against Isaac Paredes here with 2 outs and 2 runners on. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Paredes was hit by a pitch earlier in the inning. We have an ABS challenge here. Oh. No, yeah, I don't know why you challenged that. That was not Yeah. Houston loses one of their challenges. Call's now 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Oh, that is inside. Nearly got Paredes. 1-1. Oh, man. This is freaking brutal. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is outside. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch. That's outside. 3-1. Oh, man. Will this inning ever end? Three and 1 count. The pitch. Ball 4. The bases are loaded again here in the top of the 6th with 2 outs. It's going to be Jose Altuve coming up to the plate for the 2nd time around. Oh, man. Here comes Jose Altuve. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Altuve 1 for 3. He had a single in the 6th, which was like a half hour ago, essentially. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. That ball is hit foul. Count is now 0-2. Altuve with the bases loaded, 228 average. He's got 7 grand slams in his career. The 0-2 pitch. Up high. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The pitch. Hit up in the air over to foul territory. Going back. Romo cannot make the catch. It's out of play. The at-bat stays alive. It's only the top of the 6th. Coming up on 2.5 hours of streaming here. It's only the top of the 6th. First time commentary appearance for Sir Anthony Dominguez, by the way. One ball, 2 strikes on Altuve. The pitch. That ball is grounded. It's a high flutter ball over to first. They can't make the play! 1 run will score, and that will do it. Another single for Jose Altuve. It's 7-5 Astros. The bases stay loaded. This is insane. This is insane. Is this called a single or is this an error? This is absolutely insane. Here's Wade Jr. now with the bases loaded. Counts 1-0. Yeah, it's a single. So Altuve's got 2 singles in this inning alone. 1-0 pitch. That is up high. 2-0 here on Dominguez. The White Sox have given up 7 runs here in the top of the 6th. They were up 5-0 heading into this inning. The pitch is down low. 3-0 count. 3-0 count. Next pitch is outside. Ball 4. Oh, my goodness. That'll score a run. It is 8-5, and the bases are still loaded for Christian Walker. It has been an 8-run top of the 6th. Warming up in the bullpen now is Trevor Richards for Chicago, as Dominguez is struggling here as well. First pitch on Walker, swing and a miss. My scorecard is literally insane over here. I'm like struggling to scribble stuff in. No balls, 1 strike. Here on Dominguez, the bases are loaded. And the pitch is right down the middle for a strike, 0-2. Man, if he swung at that. No balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. It's off the ground. It gets away from first. Dominguez runs over to make sure nobody else scores. Counts 1-2. This is the most disastrous inning I've ever seen a team play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is fouled away. At bat will stay alive for a moment longer. One and 2 is the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It is finally over. The Astros put up 8 runs in the top of the 6th. We will head to the bottom of the 6th. It is 8-5 Houston. Houston, we have a problem, but not for me. Wow. So they put up 8 runs. How many base hits were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hits. Wow. We'll head back over to the White Sox. It feels like we haven't seen them hit in an hour. Munetaka Murakami will start off for Chicago, followed by Miguel Vargas and Colson Montgomery. This ball game's not over by any stretch of the imagination, though. This is not over. I am just in disbelief as to, like, how long that went. What's crazy is that Dominguez pitched that 1 inning and he wasn't responsible for any of the runs that scored on him. All right. Let me get the pitcher stats here. All right. Final line for Davis Martin. 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 strikeouts, no walks. Oh, come on. For Hudson, 0.2 innings pitched, 3 hits, 4 runs, 1 ball, 1 K. Into the game here now for the Astros is Bennett Sosa. 4 1/3 innings pitched. He's got a 6.23 ERA during those innings pitched. First pitch on Murakami, swing and a miss. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Taylor Trammell has come in on left field to replace Lamonte Wade Jr. Worth keeping in mind. Next pitch is outside. 1-1. Murakami 0 for 2. He had the walk in the first. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Hit high in the air over into right field. That is off of the ground and into the corner. Murakami will run around first, and he's in there safely for a double to get things started here in the bottom of the 6th. Again, this ball game is not over by any means. It's crazy to say, but it's not over by any means of any stretch of the imagination. It's only the bottom of the 6th. There's time for the White Sox to come back and tie this one up or win this one or lose this one. Who knows? 8th double of the year for Munetaka Murakami. Coming into the game now for the White Sox is Vargas. Vargas with 2 walks. He does have a run. He's 0 for 1 overall today. Count is 1-0. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is hit foul. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Vargas will take a second here. Tie up his gloves a little bit more. 1-2 is the count. And the pitch. Hit high in the air over into right field, running in to make the play, and the catch is Smith. Murakami will stay at second. 1 out. We'll head back to Colson Montgomery. Montgomery today is 0 for 3. All right, first pitch here on Montgomery is going to be a ball. 1-0. Montgomery had a sacrifice fly and an RBI in the first. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. That is just on the line. It's a called strike. 1-1. One and 1 is the count here on Montgomery. He's 0 for 2 today. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. On deck is Benintendi, and the hold is Montgomery. Braden Montgomery, that is. Colson's going to take time here. Our next commentary will probably not be till next Thursday, unfortunately. Would love to do more, but I am away a lot of next week, so I'm unable to do them. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hit over to first base, and the play is easily made by Walker. Murakami will advance to third. 2 outs. This will bring up Andrew Benintendi next. I can't spell Andrew Benintendi. Benintendi coming up to the plate here now with 2 outs. He is 0 for 2. He has a walk here today. I believe he has a run as well. Oh, it's Grichuk. How am I just now realizing that? Benintendi is no longer in the game. It's Randall Grichuk. I just don't... I can't... I don't have facial recognition. And the pitch. That ball is hit over and foul. Let me fix that on the screen here. Count is 0-2. Oh, and 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Murakami gets on, but then they retire the side. We will head to the top of the 7th. Let's see if it's as crazy as the top of the 6th was. 8-5, Houston. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. Due up is the bottom of the order. It is Lucas Spence, Cam Smith, and Christian Vasquez. We will see if there's more than that this time around. I don't know, maybe. Into left field, the Astros have taken the lead. 2-run homer for Cam Smith, and the Astros have come back from down 5-zip and lead 6-5 here in the top of the 6th. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. What a scene out of Chicago here today. The Astros have come back from down 5-0, and they now lead 8-5. As we head to the top of the 7th, coming into the game for Chicago is Trevor Richards. Richards, 27 games. He has a .396 ERA. We'll see if he can hold the Houston offense, which has been hot, especially in the last inning. First pitch there on Spence is a swing and a miss. Final line for Sir Anthony Dominguez is 0.1 innings pitched, 1 hit, 2 walks, 1 K. Next pitch is down low there for a ball. 1-1. Next pitch is on the line there for a called strike. 1-2. Spence is 1 for 2 today. He was hit by a pitch and singled. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch is down low. It's a called strike 3. No challenge from Spence. He'll take the strikeout. There's 1 out. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. We are 10 subs away from 100 subscribers. Here's a pitch from Smith, high in the air over into the infield. Mydroff coming in. He will make the catch. There's 2 outs. And we'll head back to Vasquez next. Vasquez today is 1 for 3. He has a single today. First pitch is up high, 1-0. One to 0 pitch. That is on the line for a called strike. 1-1. ABS challenge. Oh no, no ABS challenge. I thought he pressed his helmet. Must have been just adjusting it. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. That is inside. 2-1. Two and 1 count. And the pitch. Hit over and foul. And into the crowd. Two balls, 2 strikes. Richards will take a moment. Two and 2 pitch. And a called strike 3. ABS challenge here from Vasquez. I don't think he got this one right. I think the Astros are going to lose their ABS here. We'll see if he's right. He's wrong. We'll add to the bottom of the 7th and get a stretch on because, oh man, do we need it. 8-5 Astros. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Like the stream as well. It helps out with the engagement, brings more people into the wonderful commentary. Due up here for the bottom of the 7th, it'll be Braden Montgomery, Tristan Peters, and Chase Mydroth, who we are guaranteed to see. This game really took a crazy turn. Was not expecting that top of the 6th to be that insane. But it happens. Oh, man. All right. Bottom of the 7th coming up here in just a moment. We'll see what the White Sox have in store to potentially make a comeback here. Bennett Sosa's coming out of the game. Brian Abreu's coming in. Or Abreu. Abreu the pitch. Final line for Sosa. He had an inning pitched, gave up a hit, had a strikeout. That's it. You'll take that if you're the Astros, 100%. All right, bottom of the 7th here coming up from Chicago. Montgomery, Peters, and Mydroth, unless we have some changes. Again, in the game here for the Astros, it is Abreu. Montgomery 3 for 3. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Abreu, 37 games, has a 5.29 ERA in 34 innings pitched. 0-1. And that is right down the middle as well for another called strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss. He got him. That'll bring us Tristan Peters next. Oh, wrong thing. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like on the stream. Subscribe if you are new. It'd be greatly appreciated. First pitch. And that is hit foul. They're on Peters. Count is now 0-1. No balls, one strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Next pitch, swung on over to right. That's a base hit for Tristan Peters on the 0-2. He'll slide into first with a one-out single. That'll bring us Chase Meadroth up next. Peters now has his second hit of the ball game. I believe. Was that not a single that he had in his last AB? Top of the fourth? What the hell? What is that? Fifth? Oh. First pitch on Meadroth is in there for a called strike. 0-1 is up high as well for a ball. One and one pitch. Fouled away. 1-2. Coming up on 3 hours of commentating here. It's going to be a lengthy one, that's for sure. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Second strikeout of the inning for Abreu. And there's 2 outs. We'll head down to the bottom of the order where Drew Romo was waiting. Romo today is 0 for 2. He was hit by a pitch. Abreu up to 10 pitches here in this inning. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Romo 0 for 2, had a pop-up and a fly-out, if my scorecard's correct. 1-0. Hit high in the air. It's a pop-up on the infield, and making the play is Vasquez. That will do it for the 7th inning. We'll head to the top of the 8th. Astros still lead by 3. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Like the video as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Due up here for the Astros, it's going to be the top of the order. We'll head to Pena, Alvarez, and Paredes. Coming up next. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. It would be greatly appreciated. We are 10 subs away from 100 subscribers. All right. All right, top of the eighth on deck here in just a moment. Eight runs, 10 hits for the Astros, 5 hits, 7 runs for the White Sox as we get ready for the top of the eighth. Richards is coming in for the eighth. First pitch, swing and a miss there on Pena, who is 2 for 4 today. He's got 2 singles. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Counts now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is outside and gets away from him. 1-2. Thankfully, nobody was on. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is hit in the air over into center field. Is going to drop in for a base hit. Pena's got his 3rd hit of the day. And it's his 3rd single as well. No outs, runner on first. Coming up next, Yordan Alvarez up to the plate. The MLB league leader in home runs. We'll see what he has in store. First pitch, right in there for a strike, 0-1. 34 homers, leads all of Major League Baseball. Kyle Schwarber just behind him at 33. But he hasn't really been popping the ball that much recently. 0-1's the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 here now. Oh, 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him on the foul tip. There's 1 out. Here comes Isaac Paredes. First pitch is just above the line. It is called a ball. ABS challenge. I think the White Sox are going to lose their ABS. I don't think this was a strike. I could be wrong. I don't think it is. Am I wrong? No, I'm not. No more ABS challenges for either team. One and 0 is the count. And the pitch. That is down low, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch. That is inside. 3-0. Here on Paredes. Three balls, no strikes. The pitch. That's in there for a called strike. 3-1. Three and one pitch. Hit in the air over into left field. Coming in to make the catch is Antonacci. There's 2 outs. Here comes Altuve with 2 away. Fly out. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. We're at the 3-hour mark here in this commentary. First pitch, swing and a miss there on Altuve. There's 1 out. Richards, 23 pitches. No balls, 1 strike. The delivery. That one is hit over into right. That's another base hit for Altuve. It'll slide back to the wall. Running around second is Pena. And he is over there at third. He's out at third. He couldn't get there in time. That'll do it for the 8th. Oh, that's got to suck. Pena thought he could stretch out a run to third. He was unable to do so. We will head to the top or the bottom of the 8th. It is still 8-5 Houston. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. We're going to head back to the top of the White Sox order for this top of the 8th inning. It's Antonacci, Murakami, and Vargas. So that's being scored as a double. For Jose Altuve, who is now 3 for 5 tonight. He's got 3 straight base hits. 2 of them singles. As we get ready for the top of the 8th, or the bottom of the 8th coming up. Thank you all very much for tuning in. It is very much so appreciated. Currently in a commercial break. A weird one at that. Yeah, I guess Pena forgot to tap second as he was running around. I guess he missed it, or he decided... Or, well, no, I think he was going to stay, but Altuve was in there quickly, and Pena just couldn't get to third in time. I have no idea what happened there. That was weird. Anywho, coming into the game is the 6th pitcher of the game for the Astros. It is Steven Okert. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Okert, 2.13 ERA. In 50 2/3 innings pitched. First on Antonacci, that is outside, 1-1. Final line for Abreu, 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. One and one, that ball is hit foul. 1-2. I got a lot to do after this. I got to add these 2 stat sheets into the scores. I got to fix this. This needs to get fixed first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hit over into left field. This is going back. It'll drop in for a base hit. It'll bounce off the wall. Looking to get it, and the throw over is not in time at all. It's a double for Sam Antonacci. He has his 2nd hit of the night in the 5th time around the rotation with Murakami coming up. No out double. This could be huge for the White Sox with Munetaka Murakami coming up. 13th double of the year for Antonacci. Here's Murakami up to the plate. Bottom of the 8th, no outs. And the pitch. That is outside, 1-0. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. It'll be greatly appreciated. 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for a called strike, 1-1. One and one is the count. And the pitch. That is fouled away, 1-2. Excuse me. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is outside. It gets away a little bit. Staying at second is Antonacci. He will opt to not advance. Counts 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Oker trying to pick off Antonacci, made him scare back over to... He didn't even throw the ball. He turned around and was like... 2-2 pitch coming up. Oker delivers. That is hit in the air over into right field. Making the catch is Smith. And there's 1 out. You thought just maybe that was going to drop in for a hit. It was not meant to be. Miguel Vargas is going to come up to the plate. He is 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Great catch by Cam Smith, who has had himself one hell of a night tonight, that's for sure. Here's Vargas with 1 out. Oker delivers. That is outside, 1-0. Or no, it's called a strike. What the hell? Vargas 0 for 2. He's got 2 walks and a run. 243 batting average overall in the year. 0-1 pitch. That is down low, 1-1. One and one pitch. That is down low. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike is the count here on Vargas. And the pitch. Hit in the air over into third base. And the play is made. 2 outs. Colson Montgomery coming up to the plate here next. Montgomery is 0 for 4 today. Warming up in the bullpen for Chicago is Grant Taylor and Chris Murphy. So Richards is done for the game, I would imagine. Grant Taylor has appeared in a commentary before. First pitch, swing and a miss there for Montgomery. Warming up in the bullpen for the Astros, it is Aniel de los Santos. Like Los Santos in GTA? I've never heard of that guy. Wow. Then again, I'm not like a Astros guy, so I guess it makes sense. I bet Astros fans don't know who Jonathan Bolin is, or Chase Sugar, or, you know. So, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Counts now 1-2. The Rays have defeated the Guardians 11-3. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Montgomery will take a second here. He is 0 for 3, not 0 for 4. My apologies. And the pitch. That is outside, 2-2. Our next live commentary will be on Thursday, July 30th. Dodgers, Mariners. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Antonacci on second. And the pitch. Hit in the air. And foul. At bat stays alive. Two and 2 is the count. And the pitch. Outside, 3-2. Things just got really interesting. Full count. And the delivery. Hit in the air. It is a pop-up over to third base. Paredes will make the catch. And that will do it here for the bottom of the 8th. We will head to the final inning here in this ball game. It is 8-5 Houston. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. Due up here for the Astros, it's going to be Taylor Trammell, who will get the first leadoff in the top of the 9th, followed by Christian Walker, Lucas Spence, and Cam Smith. So stay tuned. All right, I'm going to go use the bathroom really quick, guys. I will be right back in just a moment. Sitting in this chair for nearly 3.5 hours. Alrighty, everyone, I have returned. Sorry about that. Just had to use the bathroom super quickly. We are back here for the top of the 9th From Chicago, it is 8-5 Astros. Leading off here is Taylor Trammell. First pitch is a swing and a miss. Here to lead things off, Chris Murphy is in the game here for the White Sox. Murphy, 23 innings pitched. He's got a 4.30 ERA. Oh, and 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Final line for Trevor Richards. 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 3 strikeouts. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That is outside. 1-2. One and two pitch. Foul. Warming up in the bullpen is Josh Hader for the Astros. 1-2, and I think he got hit by that. Ooh. Trammell, hopefully he's okay. He just got hit by that pitch. Here comes Christian Walker up next. Runner on first with no outs. Take a look at the replay. Ooh, he got whiffed on the arm by that one. He nearly got taken out. Hopefully he's okay. Seems to be fine enough. 7 total batters have been hit by a pitch tonight. That is the most in any MLB game this season. First pitch on Walker, that is just on the outside, 1-0. Walker is 1 for 4. He had the 3-run double in the 6th that cleared the bases. 1-0 pitch. And that is outside. It's called a strike, 1-1. Can't challenge it. Because he got no outs or no challenges. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Fouled away, 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes here in the top of the 9th. And the pitch. Hit in the air over into left field. It's foul. Would have been gone if it wasn't. Still a 1-2 count. Trammell on first. And the pitch. That is hit foul yet again. One and two is the count. And the pitch. Hit in the air over into center field. Running in to make the play is Peters. And the catch is made. 1 out. Here in the top of the 9th. Coming up now is Lucas Spence. One for 3. 217 average on the year. No home runs this season or in his career. First pitch is outside. Or sorry, inside, 1-0. I always get those mixed. Not that I get them mixed up, it's just that like I say the other one by accident. Like I know what they are. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Counts now 1-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Next pitch is hit foul. Counts now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. 2 outs. Cam Smith coming up to the plate here next. That's 3 strikeouts today for Lucas Spence. Here's Smith, who had that home run that put the Astros ahead in the top of the 6th. First pitch is down low for a ball. See if Houston can add on some more insurance. It's not out of reach for the White Sox. It's going to be difficult, though. Trying to pick off Trammell at first. I don't think it's out of reach by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. But you never know. That's the best part about baseball. You never know. 1-0 pitch. That is outside, trying to steal second. He's there successfully as Trammell. He has a stolen base tonight. Counts 2-0. Second steal of the year for him. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. These two teams will face off yet again tomorrow at 7:10 Eastern Time. 6:10 Central Time. Swing and a miss there on that pitch, 2-2. Only 3 other games going on right now in the MLB. Mariners and Rangers is 5-3 Texas, top of the 9th. Reds Cardinals is 4-2. And that game just ended, actually. Reds just beat the Cardinals 4-2. 2-2 pitch. That is outside, 3-2. Angels and the Giants is a 2-1 lead for the Giants at the bottom of the 2nd. I thought about there being a way where I could try to oh, Trammell just stole third base. He's got another steal tonight. He's got 2. Thought there would be a way to try to do a triple header, but it wouldn't be possible. Ball 4. Here for Cam Smith. He is on. Runners at the corners now. With 2 outs. We'll head back to Vasquez next. Final commentary of the week. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. The longest Watch with Nordic commentary stream is 3 hours and 52 minutes. We're currently a half hour off of that. We have a mound visit here. First pitch on Vasquez. Swing and a miss. Counts now 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss yet again. 0-2. Vasquez is 1 for 4. He had a single in the top of the 5th. Batting at .211 on the year, 5 home runs. I mean, he could make things interesting. 0-2 pitch coming up. Here's the delivery. Hit in the air over into left field. Going back is Antonacci. He can't make the play. It goes up and out of play and goes back in play. This might just be a ground rule double. The Astros are going to score 2 runs off of this. Or sorry, 1 run. And put runners at second and third. It is 9-5 here in the top of the 9th. Antonacci couldn't make the play. The ball bounced out of play and back into play. It is a ground rule double for Vasquez. We'll head back to the top of the order with Pena going around the rotation for the 6th time tonight. He's 3 for 5 as well. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Will this ball game ever end? Pena's reached base 3 times tonight. 3 singles. And he reached on an error as well. 309 average overall in the year. 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air over into right field. Montgomery will come in. He'll make the catch. That will do it for the top of the 9th inning. It is the final opportunity for the White Sox to come back in this game. The Astros add on a run. It is 9-5. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. Due up here for the White Sox is Randall Grichuk, Braden Montgomery, and Tristan Peters. We will see if those are the only batters we see. This has been a crazy game. I wouldn't put it past them. If this ain't it. I think Josh Hader's going to come into the game here. We'll see. He was warming up in the bullpen for a while. So, I imagine he will. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe down below if you're new. We got the bottom of the 9th on deck. Here in just a moment. This has been one hell of a baseball game, that's for sure. Second longest baseball commentary ever in Watch with Nordic history. It's in the top 10 all time when you combine them with the hockey streams, too. All right, bottom of the 9th coming up. I believe Okert's going to stay in the game, actually, unless if they just haven't posted the thing over here. I thought Hader was warming up in the bullpen. Yeah, he's coming into the game. Josh Hader's coming in to close this one out. He has a 1.47 ERA and 18 1/3 innings pitched. Due up for the White Sox, it's Grichuk, Montgomery, and Peters. And we will see if that is all it is. But if I had to guess, I would say yes. First pitch is fouled away, 0-1. Grichuk 0 for 1. He had a strikeout in the 6th. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, and 2. That ball is hit foul. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hit foul. Grichuk staying alive here on Hader. Oh, and 2 count. And the pitch. That is up high, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the delivery. Hit in the air over into third base. Going to make the play is Paredes, and he's done that plenty of times today. It's a pop-up catch. There's 1 out. Braden Montgomery up next. Six pop-up catches for Paredes. That's kind of nuts. Here's Montgomery. First pitch is just on the line. It's a called strike. Even if Montgomery wanted to challenge it, he can't. 0-1 is the count. And the pitch. Check swing. He did go. 0-2. Montgomery, 3 for 4. He's got 3 singles. And an RBI. Oh, and 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. There is 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And the last hitter here, potentially, for the White Sox will be Tristan Peters. That is not Tristan Peters. Hang on. Luis Angel Acuna. I was going to say that is not Tristan Peters. First pitch from Hader. And that is on the line for a called strike. Next pitch is hit foul. Down to their final strike is the White Sox. Acuna batting .248 heading into this game. No balls, 2 strikes. It was 5-0 White Sox in the top of the 6th. The Astros score 9 unanswered runs. Next pitch is down low, 1-2. Not over yet. The Astros have scored 9 unanswered runs, starting in the top of the 6th. 1-2 count with 2 outs. Hader looking to close it out. The pitch, swing and a miss. He's running over to first. The throw is in time. That is the ball game. The Astros have come back from down 5-0, scoring 9 unanswered runs to win the ball game here by a final score of 9-5. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. That was a long but fun ball game for sure. And it comes to a close with a score of 9-5 Astros. That'll do it for me. Thank you all for tuning in again. We won't be live for a little bit. I am going kind of on a mini vacation. It's not my actual vacation, but it's a mini vacation, I guess. So we will not be live again until next Thursday. So enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your week. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. I will see you guys in the next stream.